Welcome back into the Enrichment Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Stern AG. Folks, if you have tried to call one of the big brokerage firms recently, you've probably found out that anyone with less than $250,000 to invest gets farmed off to a call center, typically in another country. At Stern AG here in East Tennessee, they're helping people. They're not just counting dollars. There's a huge difference. So regardless of your portfolio, Earl Kerr, Alan Pryor, the folks at Stern AG, they're looking to help you. And if you don't have $250,000 to invest, they're still going to talk to you, unlike some of these other major houses that will just ship you off. Stern AG, folks, if you are in the market to have someone help you with your financial planning, your financial future, this is the group to call. They will take a one-on-one interest with you. All right. 3 quick questions for everybody here. Bob, Vince, Chuck. Any surprise from anyone that A.J. Johnson and Danny O'Brien, after their arrest a couple weeks ago, it looks like they're going to avoid major issues from the police? Now, we don't know what Butch Jones is going to do to them, but any surprise there that this one kind of came and went?
No, it's what you expect. I think the most significant thing is that he avoided the resisting arrest charge, or at least that was dropped.
Yeah, I mean, I even said I thought a lot of the charges would be dismissed. It's still the black eye the program gets because it happens.
Yeah. All right. Video posted by Southern Cal after signing day contained an audio snippet of someone saying that Tennessee's 5-star running back Jalen Hurd, quote, is so soft and terrible, I don't know why blank. You can't make out what he's saying there. Trojan assistant and former UT quarterback T. Martin said he has never dealt with Hurd, suggesting it was not him who made that comment on the tape. Are you buying that? And USC did apologize for it, by the way. But are you buying that it wasn't T. Martin?
I don't know, and I just didn't think it was that big of a deal. I mean, so
it would make it a bigger deal if it were T. Martin.
Yeah, right. But I mean, I have no idea if it was him or not, and I just thought that was
even
silly.
if it is. So he either feels bad that he didn't get him, or he has that evaluation of Jalen Hurd. Tennessee thinks a lot of him, so what's the big deal? Yeah.
And if it wasn't T, who else on that staff on the West Coast is going to be making a comment about a running back in the middle of Tennessee?
He recruits this area. So.
Yes, I think it's kind of obvious it was T. Martin. But here's you know who's at fault there? The Southern Cal video department.
Yep.
Who in the heck doesn't catch that?
Right.
Barry Rice and the gang over at UT would have caught that one. All right. I thought this was interesting. The NFL Combine going on. This week I'm reading Bill Belichick's just comments, okay? He said this just out of the blue. He brought this up, wasn't asked about it. He said it was interesting this morning to see really almost the entire Tennessee offensive line there. I guess Alex Bullard wasn't there, but he could have been invited. They could have had him too, and then we would have had the whole 5 linemen from Tennessee. That was pretty unusual to see that many guys from one school in that group. My question for you, this offensive line, or that offensive line now, never lived up to the billing I think that everyone expected. You got to pick one. Were they overrated? Were they hurt by their lack of a dynamic running back behind them? Were they hurt by the fact that they played for about 15 different line coaches?
I'm going to go with 15 different line coaches all day long. I mean, I think individually they are very talented. You just can't churn coaches on guys, which means that you learn different steps, different techniques. One guy wants your hands here, the other guy wants your hands there. I'm going to put it off on you change coaches every year with these fellas.
Yeah, I agree with that. I will add, though, that the running back thing was big because they didn't have a difference maker.
But you only got to pick one.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
so you don't cavaliers the question, Chuck.
Really, thank you, Vince. I would go with overrated mainly based on the reputation was built as pass blockers and not run blockers. And then when it came to that, whether you had the running back or not, you didn't get it done. Plus, they said Tiny Richardson may have a knee injury that'll keep him from playing his rookie year anyway. Charles Davis said that yesterday.
Do you think that these guys, I mean, it's hard to project an offensive lineman. So many of these guys that start in the NFL are guys that weren't drafted in the first place, that were wrestlers in college or something, and they've been converted and taught. Do you think you're going to see these guys, I'll leave it with you, Bob, to close this one out. Do you think you're going to see any of these guys become perennial stars in the league?
Perennial stars, I mean, that's a select.
Right.
So maybe not that, but I think you will see almost all of these guys have decent NFL careers. And a decent NFL career, you play 4 or 5 years, that's a pretty decent NFL career. So I think you'll see most of them do that.
Make more money than everyone here but Chuck.
Yeah.
All right. I want to say thanks to all you guys, and I will see you next week. When we come back, big announcement about the Enrichment Sports Source, another step forward for the show, something we've never done before, and it could impact the way you DVR us on Sunday. So come on back on the Enrichment Sports Source.